It is Femme for Highsnobiety in London. We're at one of the biggest nights in the fashion calendar. It's the Fashion Awards 2018, and we're going to go and find out what is going down on the red carpet. In general, in the fashion industry, who do you think really deserves a shout out?
Oh, I think Edward Enninful, of course. Like, he's just turned British Vogue, the new Vogue, completely around, and yeah, something to be proud of. So I definitely think Edward.
Alec, hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Incredible.
Thank you. I always love bows, and I'm finally wearing the bow. This is the highlight. And I get to wear the bow, which is absolutely amazing. But it's just been really wonderful things that have been going on, in whether it's working with UNHCR as a Goodwill Ambassador, UN High Commission for Refugees, or, just being able to finally be on the covers. I just feel like there was a time that it wasn't so diverse. And I think finally we're in a place where, you get to see, like Oprah said before, it's important to see representations. Let's give shout out for all the young talents, because they need a lot of, not just to show the clothing, but to help them with the businesses. So this is very instrumental.
I want to know what are your predictions for 2019 and what do you hope for 2019?
I think 2018 everybody woke up, and 2019 everybody goes to battle with us. Because I feel that suddenly people realize, especially in the creative community, that we don't have any time to lose.
How do we really make a change?
I think first of all, we have to rename sustainability into eco-innovation, and we as environmentalists have to be futurists. Because the environment is so broken, the planet is sick, and we have to say, we have this vision where the planet will be okay again, and we have to create that future.
What are your hopes for tonight? Who else do you think deserves an award?
I think everybody in our movement deserves an award. I'm just here to represent the thousands, the 100,000s, and people that are fighting pretty much the last 10, 15 years. So I just represent them.
Who made your 2018?
Stormzy.
Yes!
Yes, of course. Yes, Stormzy, definitely. He brings a lot of people together, and he's definitely a pioneer for the future.
Obviously, 2018 was an amazing year for so many people in terms of creativity and really new gens making a name for themselves. Talk to me about your hopes for 2019.
Did you say new gens?
Well, yeah.
Does that mean like new gen? I'm so
That means
I'm so not new gen. The future for Britain is a creative one. I think for a long time we've really focused on the square mile and the city and the financial industries. But if you really think about it, man, the creative industries are part of why Britain really punches above its weight globally. And we've got an uncertain future right now, but we need to embrace that. We need to embrace all the creativity and the inherent creativity that comes with our diversity. So for me, nights like tonight are really at the heart of celebrating what's amazing about Britain. So when I think about specific talent, I'm thinking about the new generation of camera operators coming up right now.
Louis.
Proud of.
His name's Louis.
Shouts out Louis. And it's important that you mentor people like Louis, and show them the way forwards.
One of my biggest highlights has to be doing Victoria's Secret for the 4th time and working on my new collection for LAP, because that has been a growing pain. It's been my baby, but I'm definitely starting to see the fruits of having my own brand. Obviously, I'm so happy with Edward's appointment at Vogue. I'm just so happy to see so many more faces like mine and shades like ours represented within the fashion industry this year, whether it be in the Gucci campaigns or the fact that Alton was the first, black male model to work for Chanel just last week, which is insane. But there's been so many milestones this year, and I can't wait to see more for 2019.
And when it comes to 2019, one thing that you're looking forward to?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing next week, let alone next year.
This is a girl who I'm on a shoot with in London, has to fly to New York, then is back in London in the space of probably 24 hours.
Yeah, catch me on Instagram, baby.
Last year I came here, I came with Azadine Alaya and Naomi, and we did a little tribute for them. So I was backstage a lot, so I'm just really excited to be sitting down and being able to actually see performers perform and enjoy everyone's company. I've just been working consistently, which is a blessing in disguise, and just really working on myself, like spiritually, mentally, getting myself, prepared for bigger things coming my way. And so that's been really great and wonderful.
For us, every fashion week is a highlight because that's what we spend 90% of our time on. So just to kind of obviously put our show on and also to see what everyone else does is great. So London is such a kind of hub for exciting creative talent. I think lately there's obviously been kind of a lot of talk and a lot about sort of kind of men's and women's wear kind of blending into one thing, which is really interesting for us as a kind of quite masculine menswear brand that women wear. So for us to kind of see that change is really interesting.
I don't know if there necessarily need to be boundaries anymore. I feel like we've passed that point. 5 years ago, yes, definitely. But I think now with everything that's going on in the luxury goods market, the idea of streetwear or high fashion, they're synonymous with each other and one, so it's quite an exciting time.
So what are your hopes and dreams for tonight, really?
I'm slightly biased because I was fortunate enough to walk in the Off-White show this year, so obviously that's a really cool designer. I'd love to see them do well, but I just always go for like brands that are new, exciting, and tell a bit of personality, so anything with that, really.
I want to know, who would you want to give a thumbs up to for 2018? Can be
Williams.
Serena Williams.
Obviously, always Serena. Yeah, I mean, she's such an inspiration when she's playing and when she's not, and also obviously just always holding her grace and performing so well at the highest level. So yeah.
Stay tuned because we're going to hop backstage and chat to some of the winners.
It's very good for a bookshop. It stops one.
I guess the highlights of 2018 really for me has been able to communicate what I've always wanted to communicate with a cold war, and that's come through. This year has just been a highlight. The process has been a highlight this year. I feel like now I'm beginning to understand the nature in which I can communicate through fashion and through design and runway. So there'll be a real focus on performance art in my work that will emerge in 2019. I think the cultural shifts over the last year have really been that of continuity. We're going to keep seeing this integration grow and mature.
So that was it. Fashion Awards 2018. Catch you next time in London. This is Highsnobiety.